Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day and you're staying safe. I'm Sesa Gill, a legal intern at LEXIS and Company, and today I'm going to be talking about democratic socialism. Now, democratic socialism is actually taking the concept of democracy and socialism and socialistic philosophy together. It believes that democracy and socialism is not analytical, but both the concepts combined together will result in a happy, harmonized harmonization of the society and the social control of economic processes with the liberty of the individuals in political and intellectual spheres. It believes that socialism can be brought about by the means of social legislation. Constitution, Constitutional and democratic means should be applied for the reason for the rationalization of goals of socialism. The method through which democratic socialism possesses its effect, the change is in existence. The state being influenced by gradual alteration in public options brought about by extensive social measures and exercise through the ballot box. Now I'm going to be talking about some chief characteristics of democracy. Democracy means equal participation of all political affairs of the country. Along with political participation, democracy also advocates the concept of liberty, equality, and certain rights of the individual. Democracy also supports economic freedom for its citizens. Some chief characteristics of socialism are: socialism is a protest against capitalism. It has firm beliefs in human equality, especially equality of opportunities for everyone. It wants social control of means of production, and thus, for that, it gives numerous power to the hands of the state. Democratic socialism is a um, political philosophy supporting political democracy within a socially owned economy, with a particular emphasis on the economic democracy, workplace democracy, and workers' self-management within a market socialistic economy, or a form of decentralized um, planned socialistic economy. Democratic socialists believe that both economy and society should run democratically to meet the public needs, not to make profit for few. To achieve a more just society, most structures of our government and our economy must be radically transformed through greater economic and social democracy, so that ordinary Americans can participate in the many decisions that affect our lives. Democracy and socialism go hand in hand all over the world. Whereas the idea of democracy has taken root, the vision of socialism has not taken root as well. Um, some main features of democratic socialism are that um, it aims at a peaceful change in present socio-economic structure. It believes that capitalism has outlived its days, and the victory of political democracy is the rule of the present time. Further, it is of the option that economic institutions of capitalism have become out of date. But democratic socialism is also not in favor of extreme socialism. It thus has a vision of a socialistic society aiming at equitable distribution of wealth in a democratic setup. Some criticisms that have been given to the idea of democratic socialism are that democratic socialism is very condescending or very um, con is very condescending and very contradicting in its terms. Um, Edward Burns drew our attention to an another shortcoming of democratic system, where he estimated that the concept is almost contradicting its terms. Democracy and socialism are opposite terms, and they can be achieved separately, not combatively. If there is socialism, the basic value and principles of democracy are sacrificed, and vice versa. Peaceful coexistence between the two is like a daydream. Socialism entitles a drastic economic and political transformation of society, and in that situation, democracy lives, and principles and values are completely disrupted. The theory of democratic socialism aims at putting together the doctrine of socialism and the principle of democracy. Socialism aims at bridging the gap between the rich and the poor, and that could be attained through democratic needs. To democratic means. It is democratic, that is democratic socialism. Um, Now, my question for today for my lovely viewers is that, do you think combining socialism and democracy, which leads to democratic socialism, would be able to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor? You can leave your answers down in the comments below, and if you have any questions for me, that also you can leave in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day.